Do you see what I see? The leaves are starting to turn. Oh my. Well, hello bear watchers. Remember the hex clad I bought from Costco? I finally used it. Now it's my everyday go-to. Heather's favorite spoons, and I bought these little plates when the girls were tiny. We have a few of them, and we still use them. Yep, did several different things to this sourdough stuff. Never did grow. I think that's a fail. Oh well, you try something else. All I have to do is get near the door and you start whining? What is that? And you're just waiting because you're going to bolt out the door, right? Okay. I was talking about the leaves, and it's only a couple hours later. And I just saw my first leaf fall. So I am going to go get it. Kip saw something. It fell in the dog run. Let's go see if I can get it without. Oh, it might have fell on this thing because it was yellow. Did it fall up there? Don't see any up there. Nah, it was a brown one. See, the trees are stressed because we had a bunch of birch beetles this year. This is probably the one I saw, because what I saw was yellow. I'm in your dog run. Okay. Back inside to do inside things. There's the fireweed. That's what it looks like when it starts to turn. And it'll get really red. He's waiting for me to open the window. I don't think it's gonna happen yet. That one too. They've picked their sides. Beep! She's side-eyeing me. Oh my goodness. Really, girly? So I'm gonna have to head over to Creamer's. I don't hear them now, but yesterday those sandhill cranes were sounding pretty crazy. So migration has started. So we gotta get over. What are you eating? I hope you're not eating spiders. Blah. Okay. Enough of this business. I gotta get back to cleaning. It's Sunday. It went down to 35 degrees last night. I didn't see any frost warnings, but I'm sure some people may have gotten it. Oh my gosh. August 12th. You know, grass looks really weird when it doesn't get sun. It grows. but it looks really weird. I think that's what happens to our bodies if we don't get sun. We need that chlorophyll, vitamin D. Oh my gosh, I am on the road and I am cooking. Heather helped me load the car because we had a ton of stuff that I'm taking down for Mary, and I did not think when because I had this Saturday off. So I took extra day off. So I've got Saturday through Tuesday off. So it's going to be like a 4-day weekend for me. And I was not thinking it's the last weekend before the kids go back to school up by us. And the fair is starting. It's opening weekend for the fair. So I talked to, like, half of my office is going down to Palmer for the fair. So, and that's kind of what had planned on going down there and, seeing Mary, and, it's really bumpy right here. So I hope this is working. But yeah, I plan on going down there, seeing Mary, and I'm taking down the last load of stuff, hopefully that she's, thinks that she needs, because she had like a little Christmas tree and some ornaments, and I was going to show all that packing and all the, stuff that I had loaded. Oh my gosh, there's somebody halfway in the lane over here. It's broke down. Ugh. But yeah, but I wanted to get on the road as quick as I could after work, because it's starting to get dark at night now, and we've got a lot of cloud cover, so I don't want to be caught in the dark. I don't like to drive in the dark. So there's that. I don't know how much of the road that I'm going to show you, because it might be rainy and drizzly, and it's the same thing. Go back and watch my other videos. It's the same drive, the Parks Highway, and we might see a bunch of burned out areas though, because there's like 20-30 miles of where the fire actually came up. Well, not the whole thing, but that fire was about 20-30 miles long. I forget how many acres it was. Last time I looked, there was about 37,000 acres, but they hadn't monitored it for a while, so they didn't know the actual size of it, and so they still have people monitoring it and looking at things and stuff, even though they've had rain down here, because those fires come back. Even if it rains, if they're huge like that, they come back. And yeah, so I don't know what all I'm gonna see. I keep hitting the road, because I want to make sure that I'm on that side of the road. And the lines are right on that white line on my right side. The little bumpies that let you know you're not in your lane. The trees are turning yellow. So there's that. And you'll see that when we get in the higher elevations. SAMHSA, the other day when we hit 35 degrees, I was like, somebody somewhere has had to have frost. And sure enough, SAMHSA had frost. So, and it's an agricultural area. So, if they didn't get their frost warning and got all their stuff covered, they're done. They're done with their gardening for the season, or their flowers or whatever. So, I know it really did a number on mine. There's an opening in the trees. I'm looking to see if you can see some burned out areas yet. Because I've hit it. I've gotten to that area right now. Yeah, so, I joke with people that fall means winter here, because our summer ends like a month before fall actually happens. Yes, today's the 15th of August, and the leaves are changing, so it's fall, like I said. And what is fall equinox is September 21st. So you've got well over a month yet. There's a lot of people on the road. Like I said, it's the last weekend before kids go back to school, the opening weekend of Palmer Fair, and that's when a lot of people go down there. So I don't know how crowded it will be on Sunday, because a lot of people will probably be coming back, so they're probably trying to get down there for Saturday. And so I'm glad we're gonna go on Sunday, Mary and Tyler and I, and then I'm flying Heather down there. Like I said, if you watch that video, I'm flying Heather down Sunday night. I'm going to pick her up at the airport, and then we're going to spend all day Monday at the fair. So I'll be at the fair all day Saturday or Sunday and all day Monday. So you'll get lots of fair video. Oh my gosh. I'm just excited to be on the road, because things always happen and I never get on the road on time. And this time I got on the road on time. I gave myself get out of town by 5 o'clock or 5:30, and I hit the road by 5 o'clock. So I'm happy. And because it's all Fairbanks people heading down to Palmer, they're going fast. So I'm just going to sit in the middle of the traffic and follow everybody else. All right, I'm going to quit talking because it's getting long, and it's just, it is what it is. I'll show you some road if I see anything out of the ordinary. I just missed a whole batch of trees that were burned. You can see the brown trees back behind here. Yeah, so that's where the fire came up to the road on this side. There's lots of signs through here, but fire activity, fire activity. Dug out roads. They actually put fire roads in some of these areas, so that way they could get back to these burned out areas. Yeah, see, all those brown trees are all burned, and there's like black trees behind them. Fairbanks. Yeah, see, I look up in front of me. All those hills are just, it's gone. All that's just burned black. Burned black. Last time I came through here, that just started. I haven't been down here since. See, now you can see a better view of it. Oh, there's a house right in the middle of it too. looks okay. They saved it. They saved the house. Those were all lightning strikes. Mother Nature does a number. Yeah, normally when I leave, I've got 2 trip mileage, odometers. So I usually leave one on my fuel, each time I fuel up. And then the other one, like if I go on trips or something, I'll start that one at the beginning of the trip so that I can keep track of my mileage. I didn't do it this time. I ran out too fast. I see these patches of purple on the side of the road. That's all of our fireweed that's topped out. So they say once it tops out, you've got 6 weeks till winter. Somebody told me 2 weeks till frost. I don't know. There's Skinny Digs. That's where they staged a lot of the firefighters. It was closed for a good portion of the season. The fires were so close. Yeah, and you can see it on the other side of the road, left-hand side. It's all burned up to the road right there. That's kind of a historical landmarker too. A very odd one. So, it's been threatened a couple of times. It's almost burned down a couple of times. Blowing black smoke in front of me. Nasty. Nasty. Ugh, that's horrible. Horrible. Yeah. And I heard that's actually bad to have your inside recirculator on. If you're doing long trips like this, and I actually usually always do because, I'm going through all these areas where, oh my gosh, I just looked, there was another clearing, and I just looked to the right of me, and it's devastated. It's all just black, burned, gone. Gosh, I don't even know what I was talking about now. That was Oh, the recirculator. They say for long trips, you shouldn't have it on. You should have your window cracked, or you should have, some kind of fresh air coming through because your recirculating that carbon monoxide in your car. Wanted to get a portable that shows the CO2, carbon monoxide, all that in your car. Like when I drive in the summer, the smoke, the particles, just to see. I got 3 of those monitors. I didn't put the other one up yet because I was going to put it in my living room for the winter to detect the volatile chemicals. But the one that I have in my bedroom, oh my gosh, I never even thought of volatile chemicals in the house, but it detects room fresheners, it detects perfume, it detects like my hairspray. It's amazing what that thing detects. And so I put one in my office because I worry about my air quality in my room when the door's shut, my massage room, because it's an old building. And I noticed, I have an air cleaner in there, and it'll be green when that door's open, and then it'll slowly turn to red. So the air quality is bad. It's picking up bad air quality, my air cleaner. So but that detector, they got a flag right here. That detector, it'll detect those volatile chemicals. It'll detect those really quickly. One of my, they're getting out of their cars. I wonder how long they've been sitting. Oh, that's the guy with the black smoke. I wonder if he hit this trailer in front of him. Anyways, just following that guy. But I'll have people, they'll come in and they'll put their clothes, instead of putting their clothes on a little bench or hanging their clothes on the back of my door, they'll here, I'm going to turn this around. You don't have to look at traffic, but they'll put their clothes down on like this shelf that I have, which is real close to that detector. And it's amazing, just that thing goes off, it'll turn red from people's clothes. I don't know if it's maybe detergents that they use or if they've got perfume or cologne on their clothes. When I use perfume or cologne, I don't spray it on my skin, I spray it on my clothes. I've been doing that for forever, because perfumes, you don't know what chemicals. I mean, if I have like a really nice perfume, like we were at Ulta the other day, I might put a little bit on my wrist just to see what it smells like, if it changes in my skin. Because, nice perfumes, I'll put like maybe a dab behind my ear or something. But, yeah. So, I don't know how long we're going to sit here. This may be annoying. Somebody told me that this, waiting for a flagger here, it's like 20 miles for one little construction area, and they only have a pilot car in one direction. So, you could be sitting here for a long time. And like I said, there's a lot of traffic. So, big truck in front of us that probably will be going slow. Okay. I guess I'll take a break. Remember I pointed to the computer case? Tyler was going to build a gaming computer for Heather. I sent him the parts. One of the most important parts was all broken in the box. We returned it, and we're going to talk more about that later. It was bad.